this video, I am going to explain about the basics of chemical reactions. Chemical reactions have been classified into different categories because different reactions take place in different manner. And so some of the important reactions which you have to see in class 9th and 10th are as follows. So types of chemical reactions. Now in this, the first is combination reaction. First is combination reactions. Now in combination reactions, some simple atoms or molecules, they combine together under a proper condition. In this reaction, some simple molecules or atoms, they combine in some specific conditions. Like see, when we take magnesium ribbon and oxygen, when it is burned in air, there is formation of magnesium oxide. This is magnesium oxide. So here oxygen is an element, magnesium is an element, and so magnesium oxide molecule is formed, and plus large amount of heat and light is produced, and this is called as combination reaction. So in combination reaction, atoms can join together, molecules can join together, etc. So similarly, you can take H2 plus Cl2. They on burning. Here of course they on burn or on light. So there is formation of hydrogen chloride. In case of others like molecules, we take carbon dioxide, CO2, and when it is dissolved into water, there is formation of H2CO3. This is carbonic acid. This is carbonic acid. So these are some of the reactions which are categorized as combination reactions. They are the combination reactions. Either the atoms or molecules like this molecule, this is atom, they combine together. So this is combination reaction. So in combination, the simple species, a smaller species, they join together. Simple or a smaller species, they join together to form the bigger one in combination reaction. Now, then second is decomposition. Decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction is just opposite of combination reaction. Just opposite. The bigger ones, they break together into smaller ones. Small molecules is called as decomposition. Like we take the example of CaCO3 on, this is limestone. Limestone on heating, there is formation of CaO plus CO2. CaO, it is quicklime. It is quicklime. Common name is quicklime. This is carbon dioxide. Limestone, it is calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. This is calcium oxide, and so this is decomposition. So decomposition reactions, they are also of three types. This is by heat, by heating. So it is by thermal decomposition, that is by heating, by electrical, by passing current, and by passing light or presence of light. So it is called as photochemical. So there are the three types of decomposition reaction. So this is thermal decomposition, electrical decomposition on passing electric current. On passing electric current, it is said to be electrical decomposition. Like we take water and it is acidic. Acidic means little amount of acid has been added, so it is acidic. So on passing current, and this is electrolysis. This process is called electrolysis. Electrocurrent, lysis means to break. So there is the H2 gas and plus Cl2 gas. So chlorine gas is liberated at anode. Anode is positive. Hydrogen gas is at, this is at anode, it is at cathode. Cathode is negative. So this is acidic because water is having less conductivity generally and pure water is bad conductor. So in order to make them conducting, water conducting, we add little amount of acid, base can be taken, salt can be added. The point is that we must provide some ions or species responsible for the conduction of current. That's why we add the acid. Now the third is photochemical decomposition. Photochemical decomposition means when it takes place in presence of sunlight, say AgBr. This is silver bromide. Silver bromide in presence of sunlight. In presence of sunlight. So here 2 in order to balance. So 2 Ag solid plus Br2 gas. So silver salts are sensitive to light and they break together, they decompose together. See, molecule, bigger molecule breaks into a smaller one. So it is photosensitive substance and such reactions are said to be photochemical reactions. Now third category is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. So as they indicate displacement, so the reactive species, reactive atom, reactive element displaces less reactive, and it is of two types. It is of two types: single displacement and double displacement reaction. Single and double. So first we'll see single displacement. So reaction is said to be single displacement when we take some substances out of which one should be more active, other should be less active. So like the example of copper sulfate. This is copper sulfate, aqueous. Aqueous stands for aqueous, means solution in water. It has blue color. When we put an iron nail, this is iron nail. You know iron, it has grey color. So we keep for some time, and after that there is solution of ferrous sulfate. It has light green color. And plus this brown colored copper is deposited. So because iron is more active, so iron has displaced copper, and as a result copper has been removed from the copper sulfate. So we can say iron is more active than copper, and this is single displacement reaction. Now we can do experiment also. If we take A test tube, and test tube there is uh, this copper sulfate. I am using the blue colored chalk. Like this is the copper sulfate, copper sulfate solution. Now put an iron nail. Iron nail is put inside. Iron nail. This is iron nail. Now let it wait for 10 minutes or half an hour. So you'll notice there is a layer of brown colored copper. So this brown colored copper, it is the metallic copper. And after that, this copper sulfate solution, it disappears, its color disappears, and it becomes slightly greenish. After some time, say as the copper deposited, so this solution, this lower portion becomes slightly greenish due to formation of iron sulfate. So this green colored solution, it is said to be of iron sulfate, and this is single displacement reaction. Now coming to second displacement, double displacement reaction. So two species, they displace each other. Two species. Like if you take the barium chloride solution, this is barium chloride solution, it is colorless. We mix sodium sulfate aqueous. This is sodium sulfate. Now, as we mix, there is formation of BSO4. It is barium sulfate. It is having white color, and there will be sodium chloride aqueous. It is sodium chloride. It is colorless. So see here, barium has been displaced by sodium, so they have displaced each other, and that's why they said to be double displacement. We can also exhibit by the chemical reaction also. In the test tube, first we take the BaCl2, then pour sodium sulfate. As we mix, then the solution turns white. It becomes dense white. Dense white. PPT solution. Dense white precipitate. Precipitate means any substance having more density and it settled down in the bottom. So after some time it will be like this. On the lower portion it will become So this is phosphatidine of what? Barium sulfate solid. And this colorless solution is NaCl aqueous. It is colorless, and so it is double displacement reaction.